Welcome, brave souls, to another episode of Terrifying Tales. We uncover mysteries and delve into the paranormal. We'll explore the unknown, face fears and step into shadows. Our haunting topic today, the Devil's Hour. Remember, there's no turning back once the clock strikes 3. Welcome to the Devil's Hour. Have you ever awakened at 3 a.m. inexplicably, feeling an eerie sense of being watched or observed? You may have experienced the Devil's Hour, a period packed with secrets and mystery from 3 till 4 in the morning, when paranormal activity is said to peak. This dark hour is wrapped in mystique, linked with witchcraft, demons and oddities. Known as the Devil's Hour, it features in folklore and horror tales. But why is this hour so haunted? Prepare to delve into the chilling depths of the Devil's Hour. They say that once the hour hand strikes 3, the purest form of terror comes alive, unchained. Let us dare to journey into some blood-curdling episodes from the witching hour, the Devil's Hour. Imagine, if you can, the all-encompassing oblivion of a night devoid of moonlight, harshly invaded by the piercing gaze of the far-off celestial beings. Abruptly, a petrifying hush swallows the surroundings, occasionally disrupted by the isolated, eerie hoot of a night owl. As the clock ominously chimes 3, the Devil's Hour, the world morphs into a monstrous theatre for the grotesque, unseen terror. Pause. Let's dare to delve into the chilling saga of the elderly Mrs. Havisham, a lonesome widow. Mrs. Havisham led a desolate life in a crumbling, decrepit mansion at the end of a forlorn lane. Her only companions were the spectral phantoms of her past and the disquieting quietude of her forsaken home. Yet, as the Devil's Hour swept over, she was joined by an unsolicited presence. The harrowing echoes of children's laughter would reverberate through her lifeless halls, a bone-chilling reminder of the vibrancy and joy that once graced her dwelling. Alone, but not alone, the laughter was a tangible embodiment of the fear that strangled her heart and soul. Her haunting tale twists our spines and unravels the very threads of our perceived reality. Pause. Next, dare to embark with us to the mist-shrouded Scottish Highlands. There, concealed amidst the undulating hills and the ancient, imposing castles, languishes a cursed inn. Guests who braved the night within the inn's foreboding walls shared tales of inexplicable, unearthly sounds. The thundering of horse hooves against cobblestone streets, the eerie tolling of carriage bells, whispered remnants of clandestine conversations. These unsettling sounds would commence just as the clock struck the unholy hour of 3, and the courtyard would be drowned in the spectral, cold light of the moon. Yet when the guests summoned the courage to peer out the window, they were met with nothing more than an empty courtyard, chillingly devoid of any life. Pause. Now we traverse to the spine-chilling tale of an unsuspecting night watchman. His post was a long-forgotten factory, a ghostly vestige of a once-thriving industrial era. The factory had been severed from the power grid for years, yet each night at the stroke of 3, bizarre happenings would unfold. The watchman recounted the phantom hum of machinery, lights hauntingly flickering on and off, and an unseen spectre observing him from the shadowy corners. Despite the factory's deserted state, these eerie disturbances occurred without fail, always marking the unholy hour of 3. Pause. And what of those unfortunate souls who find themselves jolted awake at exactly this ghastly? These individuals recount their hearts thudding violently, their skin icy and slick with fear-induced sweat, and a primal dread sinking deep into their bones, leaving them paralyzed and unable to retreat back into the sanctuary of sleep. They often describe the terrifying sensation of being scrutinized by invisible entities and an incessant sense of impending doom. Each of these stories, as distinct and horrifying as they are, share one unifying element. They all unfurled during the dreaded hour of 3, the Devil's Hour. Pause. Furthermore, there are innumerable tales of ghostly apparitions, spine-tingling sounds, and chilling phenomena that have transpired during this accursed hour. From the haunted, shadowy depths of Transylvania to the spine-chilling, narrow alleyways of Victorian London, the Devil's Hour has been an unyielding source of terror and fascination. It's a time when the veil between the mortal realm and the paranormal is thought to be at its most vulnerable. Time when the unseen breaches into the seen and impossibility bows to reality. Pause. As the clock's hand slinks away from the devil's hour, the macabre occurrences evaporate, leaving behind only the chilling remnants of memories that continue to haunt our minds. Is the devil's hour purely a product of our imagination, or is there something more sinister at play during these early morning hours? As we wrap up, let's revisit the crux of the devil's hour. This is a time steeped in historical and cultural significance, a period when the veil between our world and the supernatural supposedly thins. It's a moment when paranormal activity is said to heighten, as evidenced by the spine-chilling tales we've shared. Various theories attempt to explain this eerie phenomenon. Some argue it's our brain playing tricks on us, the result of our deepest fears manifesting in the quiet of the night. Others suggest a supernatural explanation, proposing that this is when spirits are most active. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, one thing is certain. The devil's hour is a time of mystery, intrigue, and perhaps a touch of the paranormal. So the next time you find yourself awake at 3 a.m., remember you're not alone in the stillness of the night. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the devil's hour. If this eerie exploration has left you hungry for more, consider subscribing to our channel, where we unveil the mysteries of the night, one spine-chilling tale at a time. Did you enjoy this video? If so, show your appreciation by clicking the like button. It helps us immensely and encourages us to delve deeper into the unknown. We would also love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced anything unusual during the devil's hour? Do you have any theories or thoughts on why this time is considered so paranormal? Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Until next time, remember, the night holds many secrets and we're here to unveil them. Stay brave, stay curious, and most importantly, stay terrified.